welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin, and today I'm doing a Renaissance Fair Get Ready With Me. I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than traditional Get Ready With Me videos that you see on YouTube, because I'm actually starting a couple days before the event. So not only is this going to be like the final costume makeover type situation, I also have a couple of last minute DIYs that I wanted to show you that will go into the final costume. I think the first one I'm going to start with today, just because I'm not sure of how paint is going to dry, is actually these little pointed ears that I want to have be part of my costume. So these are just cheap ones that I purchased from Amazon. Nothing super special about them. They came in a pack of 2. The other ones were much longer. But I saw a DIY from the channel Beam Me Up Scotty, where she painted her little ears to look like they had mushroom inspired designs at the tips of them. So that's what I'm going to be starting with today. My whole costume is going to be mushroom themed. If you've been watching along on my channel, I have a couple of other vlogs for specific projects that I did for this costume, including a Renaissance Fair bodice and a mushroom hat that I made. I'm going with a group of friends, and one of my other friends is for sure doing a mushroom themed costume as well. So I'm really excited to put this one together so that we can kind of coordinate at the fair. But we're going to start with painting these guys. My plan is just to use acrylic paint. It doesn't look as bad on camera. I think I want to start by trying to get a more natural looking skin tone on these, because in real life they look very, very pink in comparison to my actual skin tone, but I also don't think a lot of it will actually show when they're on, so it might be okay to just do the mushroomy bit, but I'm gonna try to find a better skin tone for them first. So let's get started. Alright, I had to change my shirt because I was painting and didn't want to get paint on my other shirt. I did anyway. But currently my ears are drying, so I figured I should switch gears and work on another project. So you might see some clips back to back of me alternating between the other things I'm going to work on today. So my next thing, and I'm kind of mad at myself because I told myself I was going to take a break from crochet this week because my hands were starting to feel kind of sore, but there's a piece I actually want to recreate that was pretty fast. I did it last year, and that is this little mushroom bag. I love this. It's so cute, but it doesn't match the current color scheme that I'm going with. So I think I'm going to try to recreate this and possibly make it a bigger bag, like do the little mushroom granny square on the front as like an additional pocket, but make the actual body of the bag bigger so that it can hold like my phone and wallet and stuff like that, because I don't have a bigger belt pouch to go with this outfit. I think last time I did a mushroom costume, the skirt I used had pockets, and I'm not using that one this time, so I need a bigger bag to hold my stuff. And I still have lots of scrap yarn and leftovers from when I made the bodice, so I figure I'll just do it with those. So I'm gonna dive into crocheting for a little bit in between coats of paint on my ears. it's now day 2 of this get ready with me process. I did finish my ears yesterday. I think they turned out really cute. This skin tone is still not perfect, but it's a lot closer than it was. The only thing I'm worried about with these is that the paint might flake off, which would be unfortunate, but I feel like if I just don't touch them throughout the day, it'll probably be fine. That also means that if I ever wanted to change the design, it's probably not going to be that hard to get the paint off and try again. But we're just going to handle them very delicately for now. I might try to put some clear glaze on them, but I'm a little afraid of them being too shiny because I only have a shiny glaze, so we'll just make a decision later in the day on that one. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because the glaze I have takes 48 hours to dry completely. We are now past the point of that being an option, so we will not be doing that. The plan for today is to finish working on my little belt pouch that I'm making. I did finish the granny square pocket for it yesterday. So I just need to finish crocheting the body of it, and then I also want to make some earrings. I do have a couple pairs of mushroom earrings that are made from those glass mushroom beads that you can find at Joann and Michael's. But I found some other charms online, so I think since I have double piercings, I think I want to do, for the day of, I think I want to wear one pair of the new charms that I found and one pair of the glass beads that I already have. I have the glass earrings in like a teal color, but the red color I have is a really bright cherry red, and I don't really have that in my costume. I have more burgundies and like orangey reds. And the new charms I have are a little bit of a softer red, more in the like orangey red color family, if that makes sense. So I think I'm going to do a red pair with the new charms and a teal pair with the old charms. Also today I would like to paint my nails. I've done mushroom nails before, so I'm hoping that I can recreate those. But I think we're going to prioritize crochet and earrings first because both of those things are hard to do while waiting for nail polish to dry. So we're going to do maybe earrings and then some crochet time and then nail polish. That sounds like a good plan for today. I did manage to finish all 3 of my goals for today. The first thing I finished was my little mushroom earrings. Those did not take very long at all. I'm hoping that you can see those on camera. There we go. I think that these charms are super cute and they're going to be very fun with the costume. And they're a little bit bigger than my other mushroom earrings, so that should work really well. The second thing I finished was my belt pouch. So I made this nice and big in a sturdy dark brown cotton that actually matches the hat band on the hat that I'll be wearing. The granny square at the front is a separate pocket, There's also a track on the back so that I can put a belt through there. And then this was my first time using magnetic snaps on one of my crochet pieces. It seems to be holding in there really well. I'm happy with it. And then I just crocheted a little button cover to cover the back of the middle snap piece. Then the third thing that I finished was my nails. I think that these turned out very cute. I've done a similar design before. I did mess up one nail on this hand on my middle finger, but I figured that's not too bad if the other ones look pretty good. So I'm happy with the results. I'm going to stop filming for today because I don't have any more projects left that I need, and I'll see you tomorrow for the costume and hair and makeup portion of this video. Alright, it's the next day. I'm going to apologize in advance for the fan sounds in the background, but it is too hot to not have them on right now. I have the base pieces of my costume already on. Looks like this so far. I do not have enough space to go all the way back and get a full body shot, but I have my crocheted vest on that I made. I have the skirt that I made specifically to, or the skirt that I used to match the colors in the vest too. And the top I have on is actually a dress that's underneath. I did pin up the skirt at the bottom so that you can see some of the layers of both, but I'll show you that at the end when I can get some full picture shots. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into doing my hair and makeup. I think I'm gonna start with hair while my hair is still a little bit damp. The plan is to go for some sort of side braid with a lot of volume so that it's up and out of my way, but still looks very whimsical and fantasy inspired. So let's get started. About 15 minutes. I did these little Dutch braids on both sides of my hairline at the front, and I left those not tucked behind my ears, and then pulled everything together into a ponytail. I wrapped the ponytail with hair, added a couple of random little braids in to kind of disguise the like two random small braids that were in there, and then braided the whole thing and kind of fluffed it out to give it a little bit more volume. The reason why I left these little braids out in front of my ears is so that when I put my elf ears on, there's a little bit of hair in front to kind of disguise where the like loops of the elf ears are. So I think my next step is going to be to put on the ears and at least try on the hat, and then I'm going to start doing makeup. Alright, and here's what we got once the hat is on and the ears. I am wearing the hat pretty far back on my head just to make sure that the ears aren't getting pushed too far, but I think this looks very cute. I'm hoping that it looks okay, or at least like sort of realistic with the ears. It's an angle that I can't really see on myself. It's a little easier on camera, but hoping that those braids help a little bit to make a seamless transition between the two. So on to makeup. little mushroom stuffed animal I made last year to my shoulder, just to have kind of another mushroom accessory. And I also added my belt pouch, and I actually crocheted this last minute, but it's a cup holder thing, and it also has one of those magnetic buttons on it to hold a little cup so that I can drink water throughout the day. I'm trying to get as far back as possible so you can see, but I am going to take tons and tons of pictures and put them at the end of this video so that you can see the full costume. And that's going to be it for this video. So if you enjoyed watching this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. Stick around for the pictures at the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!